Well, first of all, Helen, it's so great to speak with you. It's an absolute honor. Congratulations on this new series. You are exploring isolation in a fascinating new way, and yet one that all of us can really resonate with after the year that we've had. Why is this unlike anything that we've seen before in TV?
Well, I think I was approached with this project before the pandemic hit.
Okay.
So I think so. I mean, I might be wrong about that. You should check. But as far as I remember, I was approached with it before the pandemic. So it was something that the writer was exploring anyway, but it is very interesting, isn't it? The way with the pandemic and with people's isolation, how it's become very, very relevant to all of our experiences. Um, but the thing that really brought me to the project was, I thought, a remarkable piece of writing. And when I read it, I thought, wow, this is such a sensitive investigation of a woman's mind and approach and feeling, attitude to life. Women are very often, backward at stepping forward. They're apologetic, and especially women of my generation. And so I thought, oh, the woman who wrote this is really, really understands. And then I saw the name David as the writer. I
Right.
went, oh my God, did a man write this? That's amazing. I absolutely assumed it had to be a woman. And then I discovered not only was it a man, it was a
Mm.
young man showing this incredible sensitivity towards an older woman's, regrets or thoughts about life. And I thought it was a really remarkable piece of writing. And that was really what brought me to it. Um,
And as you mentioned, your character Peg, I mean, she really experiences a depth and a wide array of emotions on this journey, and it's something that we can all understand and connect with as a part of that human experience, that shared human experience. In what ways did you specifically relate to your character most?
well, I thought, I think partly being British and the British people, I mean, it's not, I don't want to make generalizations, but I am going to make a generalization
Please,
that, we're apologetic, we say, excuse me, I'm so sorry to disturb you, but would you mind, bringing some water if you have a moment, whereas my husband, who's America, would say, water, please.
yeah.
It's a very different attitude, and Peg has this. So I understood that element in Peg, the not wanting to make a fuss, not wanting to, stick out, not wanting to, just a shy and retiring person. And there is a side of me that is that person, and I think it's partly why I became an actress, was to sort of overcome it. And I think a lot of actors, contrary to what you would imagine, a lot of actors are actually very, very shy. And that's the reason they become actors, is because through acting, they can engage with the world in a way that they can't naturally in their own, in their own person.
Mhm.
So I did identify with Peg to a great extent on that level.
And to your point about the actor, some of your co-stars, well, different episodes, but the other stars of the series, when they spoke to me about shooting alone, they talked about the theatrical aspect and feel of that, these really lengthy monologues that they had the opportunity to sink their teeth into. What was that like for you, shooting your episode completely alone? Did it feel sort of traditionally theatrical? What did you maybe enjoy most about that experience?
I didn't feel it was theatrical, no, because it's very filmic.
Mhm.
You're entering into someone's brain, and we're all of us from the moment we wake up in the morning to the moment we go to bed, sleep at night, and even through our dreams, we are all in a permanent state of interior monologue, aren't we? you know, whether that monologue is, oh gosh, I forgot to get the dry cleaning, and why is that man wearing that hat in that funny way, and oh my God, here comes a car, and oh, what beautiful, oh, listen to that bird, you know, we're all in this constant monologue, every single one of us. So you know, to enter into that monologue is not necessarily kind of theatrical, you know, it's drama, definitely.
Yeah.
But and I think also when you're filming something, because you don't have an audience as such, and I've done a lot of theatre, I know what doing a monologue on stage is about. It's about engaging with an audience. The people are there, you talk to them pre-pandemic.
Right.
Here you're not. It's a true monologue in the sense that you are sort of talking to yourself. You know, you are engaging truly in an interior journey. So you know, it's quite different, actually.
Yeah. Fascinating. Now, despite this crazy year that we've all had, you have had some really exciting projects. Obviously, this one, fans can't wait for the Shazam sequel. What do you love most about playing the main villain? I mean, it's got to be fun to play the bad guy.
I haven't often played the main villain. You know, when they were doing James Bond, I was, why don't they have a fabulous female villain? You know,
Yeah.
all the villains were always male. It's like, come on, guys,
Right,
you know,
right.
have a great female villain. And they never did that. I bet they do on the next one, probably now. But uh, but so I actually haven't played a lot of villains. I think Shazam might be the first one I've played.
And is it fun for you? I mean, to kind of shake it up a little bit?
It will be. I don't know. I haven't started.
Oh, you haven't started production yet. Oh gosh. So wait, I'm curious. What drew you to the part? Was it the desire to, you know, just play the bad guy?
Yes, and you know, and I think also the, you know, the scale and the grandeur. I mean, I love Shazam. I love the first one. It was very funny and very sweet and very, you know, very, very entertaining. But with all of the grandeur of these sort of extraordinary special effects movies that are so exciting and thrilling to watch, you know. But you know, those are the theatrical pieces, if you like, or are those enormous sort of mighty, you know, movies of these sort of eternal themes, and so yes, very, very, very exciting to be a part of that.